Hi everybody, so today I have a video for you on the new Mermaid Jouer palette. I don't think it's really that new, saying that. I've had it a little while and I forgot to include it in my last haul, and I decided to do a separate video on it because it's so pretty. But it's definitely still out there. I got mine from cultbeauty.co.uk. If you sign up you do get free delivery, so it's well worth signing up for their newsletters. The packaging is so amazing, I just had to keep it to show you, but I just can't see myself letting it go either. It's this beautiful silver when you look at it, but then when you move it, it's all these different iridescent colours. And then it's got this little part at the front that you flip up, and it just tells you the names of each of the colours in this palette. And then that just slots back on there. It's very, very nice. I kind of wish that the packaging inside was the same, but the packaging inside is just standard Jouer packaging, which is kind of this sort of, I don't know, it's almost a blackened brown. And it says Jouer on the front, and then on the front of each one it says highlighter, just so that you know, if you're clipping them all together I suppose, so that you know which is which. They do slide apart, so they kind of slide on and off. So when I got it, it was in a specific order, but I didn't like the order of it, so I changed it to an order I liked. And they do all clip open individually, and they all have their own mirror inside. And that's quite good actually, because if I decided I wanted to go somewhere and I didn't want to take all of them, I could just slide off two of the colours and take those with me. So it does make it very portable, and I know that they do eyeshadows and powders and stuff, and they all come in this kind of slide together format, so you could almost put together your own kind of palette. It's just that they all open individually rather than being one big lid. So I'll open this up to show you the shades that you do get. They're very beautiful. I think that there's three of them, which I think are the N3. They're kind of permanent range, and they do actually sell those on their own site individually. I think they retail for around £16, £16.75 each individually, and then I think these two colours were sort of limited edition. So I'm probably going to need my, I don't have my glasses to hand, so I'm just going to get my little thing so I can actually see what the colours are called, because I don't remember. So you've got Camellia, which is the white, then you've got Crystal, which is kind of a very pale pink. The pink shimmer on top of this is really beautiful. Then you've got Seashell. Actually I think that was one that was unique to this collection, which I've actually got on today. It's kind of a very subtle pink, whereas the other one's a little bit more lilac. Then you've got Champagne and Tiare. Champagne is kind of a bronzy peach, Tiare is a gold. They're all really beautiful. I'm going to swatch them for you. They are cream products. I didn't realise that. I know that's really ridiculous, but I hadn't really looked. I was just blown away by the colours of them. But they're really beautiful. That one is... Is that Crystal? No, Camellia. Camellia, which is this beautiful white shade. And the brush that I prefer to use with them, I've just lost it. I've just filmed a tutorial for this look that I've got on right now, and I've got stuff everywhere. There it is. This was a little brush that came in a little brush set from MAC at Christmas, and it's just a little stippling brush. Duo fibre, it's got a nice little small head. So we ever do one that is very similar, that is small, but a lot of companies do like a small stippler, and it's the 130, and then it's the SE, which stands for Special Edition. But that's what I use to actually apply them. I just put it into the product and then stamp it onto the face. I really, really love that brush for that, because I actually use it with my cream colour bases from MAC. It's an amazing little brush. So I use that to put that on today. It's just really nice. It's quite a nice subtle glow, and the thing about cream highlighters is I find that they last really well on my skin. They do tend to last even in this hot weather all day, just because I think they sit on your skin better. They're kind of not blended into anything else, they're just kind of sitting there, if that makes sense. But I do think this is quite a nice natural, almost sort of subtle really in comparison to some highlighters, little highlighter. The next shade after Camellia is Crystal. Crystal is so beautiful. So that's Crystal. So as you can see, it's beautiful. It's kind of got this really beautiful high pink sort of frost to it. Almost a pinky lilac. It's so gorgeous. I really like that one on. And then following on from that we've got Seashell, which is that pink shade. And you definitely see that that is more of a soft sort of true toned, very cool sort of pink. So you've got like a white, and then I would say that that's quite a nice sort of candy sort of pink, and that's more of a true soft baby pink. That's the first three. And then you've got Champagne, which is this kind of peachy shade. They're so beautifully creamy. So hopefully you can see that. I'll put another layer on. It's beautiful on. I love wearing this with a coral blush. So there you can see it. It's just a really nice peach shade. It's really, really pretty. And then the last one is something I wouldn't normally go for gold, but I really like this. This one's called Tiare. And that one is, hopefully you can see it. I've swatched in such a bad place. Let me put Tiare there on its own. So that one is Tiare. It's a really soft gold. It's not too yellow or in your face, which I really don't like true like yellow golds, but that's just really quite nice and subtle. I've actually worn all of these as well individually, and I'm gonna put Champagne next to it. The Champagne is that lovely soft peach, and Tiare is the gold. Okay. So I've swatched all of them there. I'm going to stand up because it's probably easier. So Tiare, Champagne, Seashell, which is the soft pink, Crystal, which is more of a vibrant sort of pink, and then Camellia, which is your white. And those are the swatches on that hand. I think they look better there. But they're really lovely. What I like about them is well, I like that they're creams. I didn't know they were creams when I got them, but when I got them and they were, I was actually really pleased, because I think that, like I said, creams are really great for the summer weather. But I really like how they look and how long they last on me, and how that you can build them up. So you can actually get a really, really subtle, very soft highlight to them, but then you can build it and get something a lot more dramatic. And it doesn't kind of crack or cake or get funny when you put like one layer on top of the other. It actually reacts really well, just kind of builds and builds and gives you like a really nice colour. So yeah, I really, really love these. I think they're really beautiful and well worth investing in. It is £35. So, you know, not the cheapest, but when you think about how much that is per highlighter, that is around £7 per highlighter, which is a pretty good deal, I think. You do seem to get plenty of product in here, and like I said, you just need a tiny amount to get like a really, really nice result. Like if I take a little bit of this one, a little bit of Seashell, and that's just a tiny dot of it, and then just kind of highlight my nose with it, which I wouldn't normally do, but you can just see that it's just the tiniest amount is really great. So I'd highly recommend this. I am thinking about getting the eyeshadow palette. I'm just not totally sold, because I just kind of feel like I've got a lot of those colours, whereas the only cream highlighters I've got are Luna and Shell from MAC, and they are here. That's those ones. And I just felt like these were something a little bit different. I like the idea of having a gold to try, which is something I wouldn't normally have, and I just thought the colour range was really nice and quite unique really. And I did like the idea that the packaging was, you know, quite, you know, you could just carry one, and they're so small, they're just so easy to carry around, and I like that you can kind of change it around and kind of make it your own palette. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. I have used it quite a bit, and I do love the results, and like I said, the lastability is great even in hot weather, so I think that that is a bonus. I think it's really nice if you were going on holiday. I think that this would probably be really good, and I do highly recommend cream highlights. A couple of people have asked me in the past about what highlights I would recommend, and I just think that cream highlights are great because they look amazing on, they give you a beautiful glow, but they do last really well on the skin, and I don't feel greasy there at all. There's no stickiness or tackiness. It's just set in place really quite nicely with my makeup, and that won't budge. So that's definitely a plus for me. So that's it today for this video on the Jouer Mermaid Highlight Palette. Let me know if you got this in the comments below, if you're thinking about getting it, and let me know what you think. So that's it for today. So I think I already said that. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to love and leave you and see you all soon. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you are doing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.